Hello, gorgeous souls. So it's time for a bit of a release for me. I'm preparing a cacao ceremony. As you can see, my hair is going grey really quickly. I normally wouldn't add the boiling water, but I have these beautiful Australian cacao ceremonial hearts. I've put 2 in here. I've got some honey, some Australian bush honey, some organic coconut milk, some coconut cream, and I'm going to add some boiling water. As I said, I usually just do this on the stove, and I usually just melt it down. And I'll add a little bit of hot water if I need, but we're going to start the process. So I'm going to add some hot water. I only need a little bit, really. I just want to heat it up. And that's probably going to be enough, actually. But I just want to keep stirring this. You can blitz it, you can do what you want to it, but I just want to keep stirring this and maybe just keep adding a little bit of the hot water if I need, the boiling water if I need. So we want to melt down the hearts. And these beautiful cacao hearts are naturally sourced, and they are perfect for ceremonial chocolate cacao, because they are ceremonial chocolate cacao. Now, I don't know if you can see this. We'll try and get, there we go. She's starting to thicken up a little bit now. And the idea is to really put loving intention into this. I have been holding on for 8 years. My ex-partner committing suicide. And tonight I really felt the call to let go, to release it fully. And I thought I'd released most of it, but as we know, 2022 is the year of self-acceptance, self-love, gratitude. And it's also a year of releasing past, so that we can rebirth and move forward into our beautiful 2023. And a year of abundance and a year of healing. So many of us have done so much healing already this year. I'm going to have to add some more hot water because it's not melting down just yet. As I say, I usually do this on the stove. But I just wanted to show you just a little bit of this process. See, the chocolate is starting to melt down a little bit now. I didn't want to burn the chocolate, so I have actually done it this way for a reason. And you're not going to burn the chocolate if you do it on the stove, because you do it on a simmer, and that way it will melt down slowly. But yes, I've had a massive call today to release. I've helped so many other people release this year that I haven't really got a chance to release myself. And it's Christmas time here in Australia. And it is a time of, it's a time of rarity for so many people. It really is. The suicide rate in Australia, all over the world, is crazy. It really is. Also, a little reminder when we're stirring our cacao to just not stir it too rapidly, to really bring some beautiful loving intention into your cacao. This is from Mama Earth. I like to do little figure eights, the infinite sign. And to me, this represents the infinite of life, of the soul's purpose and why we're here. Infinite possibilities. infinite wisdoms, infinite lessons, infinite love, infinite lights, infinite strength and courage and compassion. It is whatever you want it to be. Our light is infinite. Our soul is infinite. There is no boundaries, there's no limits. It is infinite. So we've put some beautiful loving intention into this. I probably should have grabbed one of my ceremonial cups. I might do so in a minute. Hang on, we might pause this and I'll grab one of my cacao cups. So I've just gone and grabbed one of my cacao cups. Oh, pardon me. That's a release too. Yes, burping, coughing, sneezing, crying, laughing, you name it. Anything at all that can come up will come up. So this is not as thick as I would like it to be because I have added water to it. I actually like to do it on the stovetop and just let it thicken up naturally. But in saying so, I wanted to let this go a little bit further. So I have added the water to it, and a little bit of water will help. But honestly, you don't need it. You want to be as raw as possible. There we go. It's starting to thicken up a little bit now. Beautiful. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it's still a little bit runny, but it is starting to thicken up now. Oh, I wish you could smell this. I also put a little bit of cinnamon. That wasn't cinnamon. That was cayenne pepper. And there's the cinnamon. So this does have a lot of love in this. The cayenne pepper is for the kick and the spiciness. That is for the heat, the fire that we bring in. And all the other elements are the earth, the air, the water. So we have all of our elements within this beautiful cacao. Alright, that's good enough. So I am just going to pour it into a jug. It smells so good. Now it hasn't completely melted down, but that's okay. It has in the cup. What we're going to do is add a little bit of coconut cream. And I'm just going to stir that around. Look at that, it's like chocolate cream. And I'm just going to add some of that cream in. I'm so ready. Oh my gosh. It's probably a bit more watery than I would usually do, but it doesn't matter. It's still going to be divine. And then it also has, with the water, all of the elements in it. And you know what? Even if I didn't put the water in it, it would still have the water element in it anyway, because everything in this earth has water in it, basically. So, in saying that, The cacao has the water that it's soaked up from the earth. The coconut from the tree. Everything. It has water within us. Did you hear that splash everywhere? I did too. Oh well, it's been one of those days. It's all good. I'm gonna wipe that up. Bullseye. Alright. Jeez.
Find your way home with tonight.
That's so good. Thank you, Mama Cacao. Thank you. Thank you for teaching me what I need to know. Thank you for warming my heart. Thank you for grounding me and earthing me. Thank you for being part of me. So much gratitude, so much gratitude, so much gratitude and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the magic of the earth, Mama Cacao. Thank you, Great Spirit. I'm going to turn this upside down. And then I'm going to wait a few minutes and I'm going to read the message from the cacao. I've just added a little bit more coconut cream to this just because I wanted to thicken it up a little bit. And the true cacao will be a beautiful thick once it has rested. Like anything, once it's rested, she's good to go. So let her rest. Actually, I should do the same with the big cup as well. Let's do the same with the big cup. Making a bit of a mess, but that's all good. Bringing that childlike fun in, aren't we? So, let's read the small cup. I think it's been long enough to get a message now. Alright, so I'm going to flip the small cup. And she's actually going to show me a message.
We have 9, 10.
Okay, now I'm going to have a look so I can read it. And it's what I thought it was. This. Actually, let me show you this first. This little smiley. It's reminding me to smile. It's reminding me to be my inner child and to let that light shine. But I also have my adventure side here. This is telling me to gain my strength and my courage. It's telling me to stop running from my fear and to face my shadow. It's telling me tonight is the night to meet my shadow self, that dark night of the soul. That doesn't just happen once, it can happen many times, not in just one lifetime. If you're on the true path, you know what I'm talking about. This is me facing my shadow. I'm bringing water rebirthing and elemental activations in for 2023, and this is part of my activation. This is part of my rebirthing. This is my rebirthing. I'm ready. Kalimara is ready to release. She's sick of being restrained. And Sophia is ready to come out. The divine feminine is ready for divine balance. I absolutely love the divine masculine, and that's the reason why I'm doing this. For my child, my inner child, for my children, for my children's children and their generations to come, for my families, bloodlines, soul family, spirit family, all of it, for my friends, for my clients, for everything and everybody that I represent. We are that light of Christ, that light of source. In our shadow, that's where we shine our light. That's where we shine our light. That's where we find ourselves. And tonight is going to be my rebirthing. This is where I really shine my light, my power, and come back to me and remember who I am. Remember who you are. Remember why you're here. I love you. All of you. One of Australia's richest gold fields. Come back to you. Where only the toughest survive. Come back to you. How does it come to this? Big cup. Big cup is a little different, isn't it? So I probably could have done with a tiny bit longer with this one. Parker and his team must drive over the Ivanhoe Crossing's narrow 67-year-old causeway. But let's look. Yeah, that's why it needs to be a little bit thicker too, so you can read the messages. It's like reading tea leaves. My beautiful friend Yazzie showed me this, and now I do it all the time. And because I already read, you just need to learn to see what's in there. Use your senses, not just your internal senses, your outside senses as well. So I'm seeing mountains in the background, like in there. And I'm also seeing waves telling me to follow my flow and to flow. So just like the other reading, finding my light in the shadows. This is finding my flow, my creativity. Because it's already there. It's already birthed. But now I have to birth it into reality. Because it's already birthed in the now and the future. But now I have to birth it into my reality. We also have a portal in there as well. And it's not just a moon portal, it's a sun portal as well. It's that inner strength, that eternal light from the shadows that helps us shine. It's time to climb mountains. Are you ready for your path? Are you aligned? Are you ready to let go of the past so you can move forward and not be held back anymore? 2023 is the year. 2023 is the year. 2023. We're coming for you.